Today, we will discuss the remaining quantitative structure activity relationship descriptors. Among them, third one will be steric parameters. Interaction of a drug with its receptor involves complementarity between these two molecules and can be explained by steric effect. It explains the relationship between the shape and size of the drug and also the dimension of the target and drugs. Different steric features of the drugs are responsible for the difference in drug receptor bonding and also cause change in biological activity response. Taft steric substituent constant, which can be written as capital E and subscript S. So this is the more important QSAR descriptor, which is a measure of the bulkiness of the group and its effect on the closeness of contact between the drug and the receptor site. ES equals to, that means Taft's steric substituent constant equals to log K into COOCH3 minus log K into CH3COOCH3, which can be written as ES equals to log into K by K naught, where K naught is the rate of acid hydrolysis for substituted parent ester, whereas K is the rate of acid hydrolysis for substituted ester. Normally, standardized to methyl group, Taft's steric substituent constant for methyl group is 0. Hancock claimed that this reaction is under the influence of hyperconjugation. So he developed corrected E, which is equals to Taft's steric substituent constant plus 0.306 into N minus 3, where N is the number of alpha hydrogen atoms. Hansch analysis, which is a free energy method under QSAR methods. Hansch postulated two states for drug action. This linear free energy related approach is also known as extra thermodynamic method. So the first one under this method is random walk of the molecule, which means travel from the site of administration to the site of action passes through membranes related to log P, which is a function of P. Second one, attachment to the receptor site. Attachment of drugs to its target mainly depends upon its shape, which is expressed as Kx. The lipophilicity and electronic factors are responsible for the biological activity. Hence, biological activity, which can be represented as Rb, equals to function of P into Kx into C. Pharmacophore modeling and docking techniques. Pharmacophore approaches have become one of the major tools in drug discovery after the past centuries' development. Various ligand-based and structure-based methods have been developed for improved pharmacophore modeling and have been successfully and extensively applied in virtual screening, de novo design, and lead optimization. Despite these successes, pharmacophore approaches have not reached their expected full capacity, particularly in facing the demand for reducing the current expensive overall cost associated with drug discovery and development. The three-dimensional structures produced on a computer screen may be manipulated on the screen to show different views of the structures. It is possible to superimpose one structure on top of another. In other words, it is possible to superimpose the three-dimensional structure of a potential drug on its possible target site. This process is known as docking. If the structure of a compound is complementary to that of its target site, the compound is more likely to be biologically active. Docking programs operate by placing the ligand in the target area and then attempting to orientate the ligand so that its binding groups line up with the complementary groups of the target with which they are likely to form bonds. For example, an electron donor group of the ligand lines up with an electron acceptor group of the target site. Not only does the program line up the appropriate complementary groups of the ligand and target site, but it also attempts to separate them by a suitable bond distance. The simplest programs use specific conformers of both the ligand and target site, that is so-called locked conformations. Locked conformations do not take into account the fact that the ligand and the target site can exist in a number of conformers. In other words, these simple programs does not take into account the flexibility of the structures. This means that when using these molecular modeling programs in drug discovery studies, the medicinal chemist should check the fit of a number of conformers of the potential drug molecule to different conformations of the target. The most used programs treat the ligand as being flexible but regard the target as being a rigid structure. More complex programs that treat both the ligand and target as being flexible are available. However, this type of program does require a considerable amount of computer time and so is not popular. Molecular mechanics also enables the medicinal chemist to calculate the binding energy of a ligand. There is the energy lost when the ligand binds to its target site, that is, E binding equals to E target plus E ligand minus E target plus bound ligand, where E is energy. A major problem with docking and other molecular modeling procedures is that the conformation adopted by a ligand when it binds to its target site will depend on the energy of the molecular environment at that site. This means that although a ligand may have the right pharmacophore, its global minimum energy conformer is not necessarily the conformation that binds to the target site. De novo design. De novo design is the use of docking programs to design new lead structures that fit a particular target site. Two strategies are normally followed. The first is to use a template structure, and the second is to construct a new molecule from component fragments of structure. These approaches both involve fitting fragments of structure into the target site. Consequently, both approaches can only be followed if the structure of the target site is reasonably well established. The de novo design methods treat all the structures they use as being rigid, that is, bonds that can exhibit a degree of free rotation or locked into one conformation. Consequently, de novo programs do not usually take into account the flexibility of molecules and target sites. Pharmacophore and its applications. The pharmacophore of a biologically active ligand is the three-dimensional geometric positions of the groups of the ligand that form a unique pattern recognizable by the receptor, which is believed to be responsible for the ligand binding to and activating the receptor. These groups may be some distance apart in the structure of the ligand. Pharmacophore are frequently used as a tool for searching databases for compounds with similar pharmacophores. The coordinates of the pharmacophore and other relevant details are fed into the software program, which searches the appropriate databases for molecules with similar pharmacophores. Pharmacophore are also used to model binding sites in much the same way that a negative is used to produce a print of a photograph. Applications include high resolution X-ray crystallography or NMR and analysis of the structure of different ligands.